Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to another What's Up vlog. Sorry I've not been on here for a little while. Had a few other distractions and commitments to deal with, but I'm back with full force tonight and jumping straight into a race. And it is the SZR individual time trial, to be more specific. I chose this one for a couple of reasons. One, it's short and fast, which is all I really fancy doing tonight. And it qualifies for the Zwift Academy Dimension Data Zwift Academy. So I didn't realise I had to do two of a specific list of races to qualify. I thought it could just be any two races. So I'm going to get this done tonight. They're always good fun, these SZR races anyway. They're always good fun. So, and I think there's about 150, 160 people doing this one, so it should be good. Right, not going to bore you too much. I'll prattle on during the race, no doubt. So for now, I'll shut up, get my shoes on, jump on Zwift. See you in a bit. Right, here we go. Done my warm-up, did about 10k, pretty steady, but with a few sort of high cadence sessions in there. We've got about 45 seconds to go, and my understanding was that it was TT bikes only, but there's a few non-TT bikes in there. It may be that people have changed bike but not logged out and back in again, so it's not displaying on screen, which is also what I've done, so I'm hoping that works. Right, I'm going to have a positive mental attitude for this one. No negativity. I'm going to absolutely kill it. Got 20 seconds to go. And let's start ramping up the pace. I can't remember what these SZR races are like, whether it's like KISS races and everybody just destroys it from the line, but I'm about to find out. Here we go, wish me luck. Have fun everybody. And we're off. So there was a bit of a surge from the start, nothing too crazy. We are spread out in a very long line, but I'm not going to worry about that. I need to now just try and get my heart rate down a little bit and go at a pace that is more normal for me. There's 2 laps of the classic circuit, which is a nice short fast circuit, but there's always this extra bit getting to start the first lap, which I think is about 6k if I remember right. So, and again, as we're all on TT bikes, there's no drafting, so the importance of staying with a particular group is not there. It's a matter of just managing my pace, which I'm trying to do now, hovering between sort of 2.5 and 3 watts per kilogram for a little while. Okay, so I'm currently 45th out of 64 riders, which is interesting. It's the first time I've seen that upgrade in action. It's a bit depressing. I can see myself slipping back, but that's all right. Like I say, I'm hoping to pace myself for a stronger final lap. Thanks for the encouragement, buddy. Just getting a come on Marcus message coming through. This is I'm going to say this is my game plan. Whether it works or not, I will, if it looks like I've not paced myself enough and I start fading too much, I'm sure there's something else I could blame. But for now, I'm just holding the pace that I want to hold. Thank you, John Grasso, for the ride on. Nice to see the WKG behind your name without the slash. Actually, why did I say that? I do not want to open that discussion up again. It's gone on for far too long. I'm going to have to ditch my glasses, they're slipping down my head too much.
Okay, under the arch, onto the red carpet of the Mall. A couple of 100 metres before we start the first lap proper. Hey, Dan, thanks for the ride on, my friend. I don't appreciate the hashtag save the slash, but I'm hoping you'll all get bored of that soon. After the slash race that we got on Saturday, I'm hoping that'll put an end to it all. Incidentally, based on my last FTP, I'm just barely a C cat. I was right on the cusp of D, but I have actually lost 2 kilograms in weight. But today I've taken 1 kilogram off my Zwift weight, not the 2, because I'm bouncing about sort of 1 pound in weight either way at the moment, so I'm going to wait until I've lost maybe another half a kilo before I knock that extra kilogram off. But just changing the 1 kilogram weight is kind of what's keeping me in the C's at the moment. Alright, final lap. I'm getting reeled in now by the guys behind me. Obviously been saving their legs better than I was. Let's try and keep it steady for a while. Close to these guys in front if I can. So, Groningson is the next guy up the road from me. Lodder, Wilton, and F for the guys directly behind. I don't think I'm going to catch Groningson, so we'll see if I can keep Lodder behind me and Wilton. Flame Rouge, last K. I can't talk. Oh, crikey. Oh, I've got a stitch. Oh. 146. This is all categories, obviously. Hey, my watts per kilogram was better. Back up to 2.8. My heart rate is a joke. So 146 out of 160 so far. I was getting pushed by Poes towards the end there, so I had to step it up. I didn't manage to hold off the guys that I was hoping to, but they were able to hold over 3 for a much longer period of time than I was. That was Groningson, Wilton, Lodder. So right up in the stratosphere in the A's, we've got A Vander, we won it. Well done, buddy. By 0.3 of a second over G De Vink. Look at that, 5.2, 5.3 watts per kilogram. And E Van Wezenbeek, 5.1 watts per kilogram. Oh man. So apparently a D rider managed to come in 15th, which is pretty impressive. So the fastest of the C's, Jiaku. Oh dear, sorry guys. 3.8 seems a little steep for a C again, but some people just have better races than others. Anyway, I didn't lose. And what I said to my children before I started this race, it's been a while since I haven't lost a race, so that was my key objective, was to not lose outright. I didn't lose outright, and I don't think I even lost the C's. What did I say? I came 146. So yeah, oh of course, yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 C's behind me. Not great, but signs of improvement, I think. Oh, I'm quite pleased with that. I'm in a fair amount of pain. I'm really struggling to breathe, and I got stitched. Oh. But 2.8 watts per kilogram for me is back up there with the sort of highest I've been for a long time, so I'm pleased with that. Right, just before I wrap up, oh look, is that new? Can you filter it out? Ah, okay, that's cool. Okay, so 50th out of the C's, out of 58 C's. I thought there were more than that. I thought there were about 70. How far behind was I? 5 minutes behind the leader. I made that 4 minutes 20 seconds, so not quite as bad. Right, before I wrap it up, anyone that's interested, we have a race on Saturday. It's looking like it's going to be 4 o'clock PM British summer time. It's called the Slash, and it's basically going to be like an elimination criterion. We're going to do a neutral rollout from the start pen where everybody stays behind me, and it's going to be laps around the volcano circuit counterclockwise, and the last rider at the end of each lap is eliminated from the race. I'm not going to actually race it. I'm going to do the lead out, and then I'm going to sit by the start finish banner so that I can obviously monitor that. And this new system where it tells you race positions, I'm hoping, as long as that's reliable, that's going to be a real help for me in that particular race. But it should be really good fun. They've got quite a few people who have shown interest in it already. I will whack it in the Zwift event module as soon as we have definitely confirmed the time. So keep your eyes open for that, and I'll post it in all the forums as well. But yeah, at the moment, looks like Saturday, 4 PM British summertime, the WKD Slash race. I'm also going to try and arrange the Diamondback bike challenge. It looks like we're going to be doing that as a group. Again, a lot of guys in the WKG forum have shown an interest in this, so if we can pin down a day and a time, I'll get that in the Zwift event module as well, and that'd be really good. We'll do it at a nice steady pace and unlock that, what I think is a pretty ugly bike, if I'm honest, but it's nice to do it anyway. And it'll be great to do another group WKG social ride. Other than that, what else can I tell you? Thanks for all the kit orders. Super excited about that. I had an update from Endura today. They've been doing the artwork for me, trying to get it ready for obviously when the order window shuts on the 31st of October. A change to the design of the bib shorts, purely because, I don't know if you can see on here, let me do my jersey up because I don't want to be flashing man boob at you while I'm talking. If you can see on the shorts here, the orange strip stops at this seam and does so on the other side as well, and that's always been a bit of an irritation of mine. They didn't tell me that was going to happen when we ordered this kit, so they've told me that it'll happen again if we order the same. If we try and do the same design again, they won't be able to print on that section. So I've changed the design slightly, so we're now going to have a large orange WKG logo on the leg instead of the orange strip. and then a small 111 logo in grey on the other side. That's the only other change. Other than that, they're managing to get it pretty close so far. I'm going to be going back to them until they've got it absolutely spot on, but they're close to perfect on the design. Other really exciting news, I'm waiting for a sample to come through, but it looks like we might finally have caps, which is something it's such a silly thing, but I collect caps anyway. I've got about 30 of the things, and it's really bothered me that we haven't got a WKG one, but finally it looks like I've managed to source some which aren't going to be an absolute, I almost said a swear word then, but an absolute rip-off basically, price-wise. So as long as the sample looks good, which I should get in the next day or two, then I'll whack them in the shop and jump in. I'll try and do them for as good a price as I can possibly get them for. So that's looking promising. That's it. I think that's all I could tell you. Congrats to everybody that managed to get a new trainer recently. It seems that the Zwift season really is starting, and there's a few very nice looking trainers popping up in the forums. Just as I jumped on here, Hans-Petter Summerson showed us all his sneaky little Tax Neo that he'd been keeping very quiet about. Congratulations, my friend. I'm sure you'll absolutely love it. And obviously a few others have got the Elite Doritos. There's a couple of kickers. And it looks like everybody's sort of jumping onto the Smart Trainer thing. So really exciting times for when the WKG Race League starts in a few weeks' time. I think we'll all have lost a few watts on our FTPs, but hopefully we'll have time to get those back up again before the league starts. Right, so thank you everybody for racing. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for all your enthusiasm and continued support in the throughout the Facebook groups and the subscriptions to the YouTube channel and all the rest of it. Please shut up about the slash thing now. I've had enough of it. No, seriously. We're not going back on it. That's done. Get over it. It's the slash has been slashed. It's gone. Anyway, I was quite pleased to see the new Zwift logo because it took some of the focus off the changes I've made, and everybody just absolutely laying into the Zwift logo, which I think is, firstly, incredibly unfair and short-sighted, and secondly, I didn't think it was actually that bad. I think it's, you're never going to please everybody, and I actually think it was a vast improvement on the original logo, which was a little bit nothing. So at least I've had the bravery to try something a bit different, and good on them. Anyway, that really is it now. I'm going to shut up. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.